that you may find in this market. We are being joined by V.N. Giri, who is the Senior VP Research at Moneylicious Capital and Advisory Services. Mr. Giri, good to have you on the show. As we can see, the way markets are panning out and some stock-specific action, and pharma is one space that we are closely monitoring. I can see you have put a buy on CIPLA at these levels, and of course the other stocks already are sort of showing good strength and resilience. Why is CIPLA attractive at the price that you've put, and what is the stop loss and the target that you've set out?
Good afternoon. Actually, today the other pharma companies are also doing very good, and in case of CIPLA, the week on week stock is forming is a double bottom formation, and which gives positive sentiment in medium term to long term. Why? Because the long term patterns are very good and attractive at this level, and medium term to long term the stock may trade between again 600 to 700 levels, and one can add positions at the MP and decline still 610. Maintain stop loss of 589 and closing basis. They can expect 660 and 700 also may possible in long term basis.
So 700 is possible on long term, but you are saying a target of 660, the stop loss at 589. And CIPLA currently trading at 632 rupees a share. In fact, stock is up about 1% today in trade. The other pick that you have, Mr. Giri's VGUARD. This also is looking interesting at current levels. What is the stop loss, and where do you see this go? What is the target?
Yes, recently that on weekly chart, stock had given a breakout around 222 levels, and which gives with good volume support, which gives a positive sentiment. Next upside lag will be around 254. It may possible. That would be 161.8% Fibonacci retracement resistance level, and around 226 to 23 levels. It is a good buying support level, and one can maintain long positions here. With stop loss of 213 on daily closing basis, they can expect 250, 254. That may be possible.
All right, so that's the on VGUARD. Currently stock at 224, target is 254, and the stop loss at 213. It's a buy from Mr. Giri. All right, talking about CYIENT now, that's the other pick that you have. This is also looking attractive to you. Give us what's your research showing, the charts telling you?
Yes, in case of CYIENT, the stock has managed to hold above 500 levels. That is a long-term support level. That is a 260 exponential moving average. And weekly chart, the stock it is a rounding bottom formation, indicating positive sentiment in medium term to long term. One can maintain long positions with stop loss of 497 on daily closing basis. They can expect 640, and second level it is a 700.
All right, and 497 is the stop loss, you said. About 500 is what you're saying. And this target price is in what is the time frame that one is looking at, Mr. Giri?
It is all three. It is a long term basis. That is a time frame. It is a 12 months time frame. It takes.
All right. So in 12 months, that's any quick disclosures to be made, Mr. Giri?
See, I'm not holding any stocks. I had recommended to my clients. And these are the things, nothing other than I'm not holding these stocks.
All right. Thank you very much for your value pick. So the three stocks that we discussed today look like a good bet, at least in the long term. CYIENT, CIPLA and VGUARD, all of them on your screens for you to make an informed choice. Well, moving on. Adi Godrej, Chairman